That's a blooper, y'all. And I'm gonna keep it in there. You understand what I'm saying? So you ever got something you wanted and then didn't want it anymore? Well, I've had plenty of things that I wanted to return to sender or it wasn't a good fit for me, but I'll give you a work related one first. Now, I never forget when I was building my career and doing things. I always thought I wanted to be in management and leadership and have a team and different things like that until I got this job. And when I tell you adults reporting to me is it's not my thing. It's just not my thing. You get all types of excuses and like people wouldn't come to work and they were working from home. Like I had people late working from home. Like all you had to do was roll out the bed and go to the front room and you were late to your front room. Like that type of stuff. I didn't like being in an environment where in the mornings, my phone always had to be on in case someone had to call me. I don't like being available to people like that. Like, especially in the morning, like, don't call me. Call somebody else. Call your family. Call on the Lord. Call someone but me. So it was just after being in that role, I didn't appreciate that process of being always available, even after hours when things happen or there's an emergency at the location, being the first person of contact to be able to address things or, you know what I mean? When people have emotional days and I never forget. And then I think culture is another thing too, right? And this is another story I'll tell you about. I never forget a lady, just went off on me and literally used the F-bomb. And I was like, okay, so this is not good. And the HR department was like, well, did you check and see what was going on with them? This woman just full out said F me. And I'm supposed to be, oh, I'm so sorry that you were 100 years old and don't know how to manage your emotions. So I'm going to allow you to disrespect me and I'm going to coddle you. But no, we can do a lot of things, but certain things are like a no. And the culture is important too, right? So I just think there are a lot of times that like, we can even talk about relationships. Have you ever been with someone and you was like, what was I doing? What was I thinking? Like return this person to their mama. Like that's the type of stuff I'm talking about. So I hope that you can find times in your life where you was like, listen, return to sender. I thought I wanted that. I was wrong. I made a mistake. I don't want that anymore. And guess what? Sometimes just on a more serious note, sometimes we don't realize that it's not good for us until we experience it. So my desire to be in management and corporate ladder and climb and be an executive, I didn't have a wrong desire per se. I just realized I didn't want it like I believed that I wanted it and thought it would fulfill me. But it did sharpen my leadership skills. And it also helped me to see another dimension of my brilliance, which is I love walking alongside other leaders and we grow together. You know what I mean? We bounce off each other. Instead of people having to come to me to help navigate their lives, I can walk alongside leaders and we navigate together and we accomplish goals. And I can use my skill set as a strategic maximizer to help us. Come on. That's a blooper, y'all. And I'm going to keep it in there. You understand what I'm saying? So I am funny to help us accomplish the big goal. So I love this. And life is a discovery. So I hope that you are having